so we're gonna try this again.
But the dead won't stand a chance.
I thought that I finished the campaign on hard nightmare, which I did, but it didn't record all of it. So here I am to finish this.
Now we can make a last stand.
I'll probably get the rest of the DLC story mode in sometime soon.
Out there and show those dead bastards we're not done yet.
Don't leave the safe room.
Oh, Herr Doctor. Now we put an end to
I
this.
haven't played this in a minute, so I'm gonna get back used to it.
An excellent plan, my friend.
Kind of sucks that it didn't do that. It didn't take all the way, because it took me a long time to finish this. At least that chapter. Here, come back in a safe room. I can deal with the elites. Elites ain't nothing to me. So hopefully we can get this shit done with before it takes like 5-6 hours. I'll allow the gunner to get a little closer. Alrighty then.
The other thing is down.
I need to get some more ammo real quick. Go get some ammo.
I'm not for shooting.
Grabbing ammo. Back up.
Learn to shoot better, Teufel!
I got Wood Hills, don't worry.
Verdammter Gunner! Grenade here.
Back up. Alright, we should be good. We need to get that Divine SM or LMG if you've already grabbed it. Make sure we carry that into the next phase. Reload when you need. Yeah, just don't use it any. There's a Necromancer. Nah, Commander. There's one in the far distance as well. It should be straight.
And now you stay dead, yes?
I'm gonna use a med kit on myself. Alright, let's go.
Landmine here.
Take the frags. Is there something down here? There is. Never knew that. I don't know what this is for. Alright then. Let's proceed. Nice. Alright, there's probably going to be screamers here too.
Today, the Eternal Reich begins.
Last time I done this, there was like 2 screamers, but we should be straight for it now. Yep. I don't know if you have a instant kill, but I don't have one. Or take down rather. It's right there. Divine's not gonna work against them. Well, maybe it is. Nope.
If you want one, take out those lights.
Keep moving, he's right behind you.
Machine guns firing.
Don't worry about the, I was gonna say, don't worry about the butcher. He's about to kill me. Be straight. Screamer's coming over behind you. We just gotta stay on our feet right now until we can kill the screamer.
Out of ammunition. Machine gun, get out of the way.
Oh, he's dead.
Earth is mine!
Aim for the turrets. If you take out its weapons, you can't use them against you. Watch that machine gun! Homing missiles incoming. Shoot them down!
Just gotta shoot him.
Machine guns firing! Aim for the turrets. If you take out its weapons, it can't use them against you. Homing missiles headed your way. Turrets zerstört! Mortars, keep moving! Don't let them hit you! Machine gun, get out of the way!
New age is dawning! You! I knew it would be you. Impudence! You failed to defeat me once! What makes you think you can do it now?
You've got his attention now. Don't lose your cool.
All of this effort, and you've barely even scratched my hell machine? Pathetic! Now die!
No. Now I gotta find that divine SMG. Let's see it.
will burn this world to the ground and begin anew. Beautiful and pure.
Mortars incoming. Move. Mortars, get out of the way.
Die!
Mortars! Mortars incoming. Move. Machine guns firing. Stay out of its path. Don't let him get in your head. You got this. Mortars,
Shadow Demon,
get out of
huh?
the way.
Where's he at?
Mortars, keep moving. Don't let them hit you.
Blue lights, you're clear! None can stop me!
Mortars. Mortars, keep moving. Don't let them hit you.
I see you, bozo.
Mortars incoming. Move.
limitless!
Mortars! You're almost there. You can do it.
This
Bring them.
is the end!
So that's essentially what I use the Divine LMGs for. Is for the officers. It's the only thing I know that actually puts them down. You don't really got to do anything to them. I think there was a big boy somewhere. Yeah, there he is. 2 of them. There's still a necromancer around here somewhere. Three? I'm gonna try a lot harder than that, man.
Your defiance is futile. No weapon is enough to stop my hell machine.
Oh, there it is. There we have it. Alright, Screamer's up top. He's over there.
He's here. Today,
I don't have a
the
takedown yet,
Eternal
so
Reich begins.
can't really mess with him.
This world will be turned to ash.
I'll tell you what I
make
can do
way
to him,
for
though.
a glorious golden age.
Is that a tank? It's huge.
It may be huge, but it's still just a tank. Find a weak spot and don't stop shooting.
My
Just be
power is limitless.
Deal with him first and then deal with everything else. Don't worry about the butchers, I'll take care of them. I'm just worried about the screamer.
Aim for the turrets.
Alright, Screamer's done.
Take out its weapons. It can't use them against you.
Just keep moving.
Mortars incoming. Move.
I need to go get ammo. It's the only way I know how to deal with those.
Machine guns firing.
He's done.
Aim for the turrets. If you take out its weapons, you can't use them against you. Mortars, keep moving. Don't let them hit
That's
you.
one.
Turret destroyed! A new age is dawning!
Just keep moving.
Mortars.
You! I knew it would be you. You fools! You failed to defeat me once! What makes you think you can do it now?
You've got his attention now. Don't lose your cool.
All of this effort, and you've barely even scratched my hell machine? Pathetic! Now die!
That's probably gonna kill you. Yup.
I will reign supreme! This world is mine!
Another gunner, huh?
Machine guns firing.
No, I don't want to get stuck in that shit.
The end!
Yeah, that's thought I was about to die just right there.
Machine gun, get out of the way. Don't let him get in your head. You've got this. Missiles, watch out. Homing missiles headed your way.
Alrighty then.
Spotlight's all destroyed!
You're almost there. You can do it.
None can stop me!
Oh, Shadow Demon. I'm dead. Or am I? I'm not. Yep, I'm dead. Fuck it. Whole trick, stay alive.
It's Hitler! He's here! Today, the Eternal Reich begins. This world will be turned to ash to make way for a glorious golden age.
Is that a tank? It's huge.
It may be huge, but it's still just a tank. Find a weak spot and don't stop shooting.
My power is limitless.
Now we can focus on this. Just keep moving because of the creepers.
Kill the spotlights and the planes can drop another.
Lights are all gone. Bring in the ordnance. Die!
I'll deal with the elites.
Get out of the way. turrets. If you take out its weapons, it can't use them against you. Mortars incoming. Move!
Turret zerstört!
This one. This is a really bad spot. Don't call yourself a gamer if you can plug your headset or controller in while it's dying, while still in the midst of a match. You can't pause it. That's what I call high-speed gaming.
Watch that machine gun! Machine guns firing!
I only got one bullet for that. Good, better move. If I ever get an opportunity, I'll heal you. Do some move.
Machine gun! Get out of the way!
No, come aim on me. I got the elites.
Machine guns firing. Stay out of its path.
You! I knew it would be you. If you fools! You failed to defeat me once! What makes you think you can do it now?
You've got his attention now. Don't lose your cool.
All of this effort, and you barely even touched my hell machine. Pathetic! Now die!
You gotta go the other way. Keep moving. Try to find med kits. There's some right here. I'm trying to get the horde off of us as well.
No matter how hard you try, there is nothing you can do!
Mortars, get out of the way.
There's a little trick on this side right here. You see the sandbags, you can climb over it.
Machine guns firing. Stay out of its path. Don't let him get in your head. You got this.
And that's when it starts getting really rough.
A new age
Shadow demons, be careful.
dawning.
'Cause I'm about to go down.
Mortars, keep moving. Don't let them hit you.
This is the end. Just one creep. Nice. Yeah, that's it for me.
Homing missiles incoming. Shoot them down. If you want one, take out those lights. Mortars. Destroy the spotlights on top of the tank, and our planes will drop you a new one.
Nice. This is probably gonna spawn behind us. Nope. Still spawning in the exact same spot.
He's here! Today, the Eternal Reich begins. This world will be turned to ash to make way for a glorious golden age.
Is that a tank? It's huge.
It may be huge, but it's still just a tank. Find a weak spot and don't stop shooting.
Take out the lights on the top of the tank so our planes can drop supplies.
A new age is dawning. You're clear.
Alright, Screamer's dead. When those lights and stuff start popping up, or the cannons and stuff, let's just try to shoot them all together. Bring the rocket launcher over here.
Aim for the turrets. If you take out its weapons, it can't use them against you. Watch that machine gun! Turret destroyed!
This one.
Machine gun! Get out of the way!
Alright, got another butcher coming. With a flamer. There's a gunner and a butcher.
Mortars incoming. Move.
Get out of this spot.
Mortars,
but I
keep
guess not.
moving. Don't let them hit you. Mortars.
None can stop me! You! I knew it would be you!
Alright.
Impudent fools! You
the fun
failed
begin.
to defeat me once! What makes you think you can do it now?
You've got his attention now. Don't lose your cool.
All of this effort, and you barely even scratched my hell machine! Pathetic! Now die!
Gunner's down. There's one more general. Alright, let's move. I have one takedown ready for the one of the shadow demons, but I think there's going to be 3 that spawns in the upcoming one.
Your resistance will only prolong your summoning!
Oh wow! Keep moving.
Sieg heil! Heil mir!
Mortars, get out of the way.
I'm gonna ride on top of this dude. Should be some med kits. There's one right here too. I'm gonna have to clear a path right there.
Mortars incoming. Move.
Yeah, I'll get them out of the way.
Don't let him get in your head.
My power is
Alright, shadow demons are here. I'm about to go down.
Homing missiles headed your way.
Alright, I got a med kit finally.
is the end!
Machine guns firing.
Got one taken care of. Two.
My power is limitless!
There's another fucking one. Yeah, there's two already. If you could search for the shadow demons, help me take those out. We should be fine. I'm probably gonna die. There's one right there. He's dead. Got a med kit. Sounds straight.
Missiles incoming. Shoot them down. Machine guns firing. Stay out of its path.
Oh, there's one more. Yup. Ooh, be careful.
Die!
Alright, he's dead.
Watch out.
I'm jumping through.
Incoming missiles. Watch that machine gun. You're almost there. You can do it.
That's it for me. We're so close. We still got like one more though.
It's Hitler! He's here! Today, the eternal rise
spawned over here.
begins. This world will be turned to ash to make way for a glorious golden age.
Is that a tank? It's huge.
It may be huge, but it's still just a tank. Find weak spot and don't stop shooting.
Take out the lights on the top of the tank so our planes can drop supplies.
None
He's
can
dead.
stop me.
I'll take care of the butchers.
No lights, you're clear. A new age is dawning.
Homing missiles incoming. Shoot them down. Aim for the turrets. If you take out its weapons, it can't use them against you. Mortars!
Let's grab her over here. Alright, start moving. See a butcher and a flamer. I gotta get some more ammo real quick.
Machine guns firing!
Butcher taken care of. Flamer's dead.
A new age is dawning. You! I knew it would be you. Impudent fools! Ha! You failed to defeat me once. What makes you think you can do it now?
You've got his attention now! Don't lose your cool!
All of this effort, and you barely even scratched my hell machine. Pathetic! Now die! You failed to defeat
we'll
me
go with the
once,
generals.
and you will fail again!
Mortars! Get out of the way!
Coming. Alright, yeah, get out of the spot. You got medkits over here.
Focus your attention.
Mortars incoming! Move!
Oh, we got more ammo. Weapon.
Don't let him get in your head. You've got this.
9 bullets to take out an elite. Might be able to do it. He's coming right behind you.
Mortars, keep moving. Don't let them hit you.
Alright, shadow demons are here. I see one of them. Got one.
Sieg heil! Heil mir!
Butcher is gone. Flamer's gone. Shadow demon's dead. I think there's one more.
Mortars!
There we go, stuff.
You're almost there. You can do it.
Some butcher. Alright. Fine.
cannot stop me. My will. Reality's corrupt.
Watch out.
Machine guns firing. Stay out of its path.
We got this shit.
Watch that machine gun.
Still a commander here, I think.
Machine guns firing. Stay out of its path. Machine guns firing.
There we go.
Enough! You have been allowed to
Survive.
persist for too long! Unleash the Uberwaffe!
Nice. Alright, this upcoming part we're gonna have to stick together. Come here. I'll deal with the elites. I think we got streamers though. Up top. Alright, focus rear. Oh, we can move out of this area. Come back on this side over here. Yeah, move. My trap's gonna go off. Alright, stand still, I can hear you. Now we can destroy these.
It's alive. These things eternal art.
I'm gonna put some more traps down.
Whatever they are, just destroy them and get out.
If you need to, you can come back in this corner. There's gonna keep spawning out a lot of them.
A grenade.
I'm gonna go to the right. Ammo right here. There's more grenades over here.
Grenade here. Engineers coming this way. One of Hitler's abominations.
Charging's gone.
This'll be useful.
In a second I'll heal you.
My hell machine
second.
What? Now we're in the sewer?
You thought you could defeat me that easily? Nice!
No! The tank is still standing!
Scheiße. What does it take to kill that monster?
Onwards! Resume fire!
I'm hopping across. Yep, that's what I thought.
We need you out here!
Engage it. Buy me some time to get there. Ha!
We're getting massacred out here! Where are you?
Johnny, my friend. There are many Tote in the way. I'm a giant!
Screamers nearby. Oh. Lord.
Scheiße!
Wow, I hit the wrong one. That's all I'm worried about, him screaming and me getting stuck by them. Nice.
Screamer is defeated! I'm good!
Get some more ammo. Should be good to go. Collectible right there.
I need ammo! The explosives!
Oh, it's a flamer. I ain't worried about him. Alright, there's a collectible right here. I don't know if you got it already. Alright, I'm gonna give you some heals before we proceed. That's all I got right now. Until it charges up. Should be good on ammo.
Exercise is key!
There we go. Let's go.
Still alive, eh? Well, not for long. Now, you will face my true wrath.
Save those for the generals.
Madman!
You are nothing but an obstacle.
Remember, our planes can't help you unless you kill those lights. Take them out.
Lights out! I'll send you back to hell, Teufel!
Mortars, get out of the way.
monsters now. Let's go.
My power is limitless!
I'm reloading.
More verdammte Hellmärkte!
Let's see.
None can stop me!
Don't worry,
Just what I needed.
I'll protect you! A medkit.
No. Alright. So this part's gonna be really hard. I'm gonna restart the checkpoint.
Still alive, eh? Well, not for long. Now, you will face my true wrath!
More boastful threats, madman?
You are nothing but an obstacle!
Molto bene. Please come. Kill those lights.
A new age is dawning!
Spotlights are down!
Nein.
Come on!
Sie heil mir!
Watch that machine gun. Mortars, keep moving. Don't let them hit you. Incoming missiles.
Feind besiegt!
Hilfe. I need a med pack. Well done. Homing missiles incoming. Shoot them down.
Now! Activate the Uber-Mama!
He's charging the primary weapon. Get out of the way.
This will be useful.
Machine guns firing. Missiles. Watch out.
So ein Teufel! Hey! Commander, creature is down!
Mortars. Machine gun. Get out of the way.
Let's get you back into fight!
This one takes me a minute. It's pretty rough.
Still alive, eh? Well, not for long. Now,
That's
you
it.
will face my true wrath!
More boastful threats, my man.
You are nothing but an obstacle!
Remember, our planes can't help you unless you kill those lights. Take them out.
Lights out!
I think there's a butcher that spawned.
Mortars incoming. Move.
Yep.
Incoming missiles.
There's another one. Watch out right behind you.
My power is limitless! This earth is mine!
Molto bene.
Yeah.
I'm interested. Achtung! Enemy gunner!
Mortars, get out of the way. Homing missiles incoming. Shoot them down.
Let's keep moving.
Granata!
None can stop me! This is the end!
I'll take care of you.
Let's go.
Sieg heil! Heil mir! Die!
Missiles, watch out. Get out of the way now.
This is for him. Like a one-man panzer division. Well done.
He's charging the primary weapon. Don't shoot it. Just move.
Wunderbar. I need ammo. Let's get you back in the fight.
This earth is mine!
Homing missiles incoming. Shoot them down. Go. Go.
Reapers, push.
A new age is dawning!
Mortars. Kill the spotlights and the planes can drop another.
Zeitläufe! Ha! Don't worry, my boy. I'll protect you. All right, get clear.
Watch that machine gun.
No.
Incoming missiles.
Grenade here.
Homing missiles headed your way.
No more games! Die!
More verdammte Hellnachtig! I'll send you back to hell, Teufel! I'm reloading.
So,
My power is limitless!
Missiles! Watch out! Molto bene!
Running out of ammo!
Mortars, get out of the way!
I'm a giant!
None can stop me!
Mortars incoming! Move!
Enough! Activate the Uberwaffe!
Get out of the way! Now!
I'm injured!
just survive.
Keep going, mein Freund. We'll get through this. I live again!
Let's go.
Hit it! Hit the Hexe!
This is the end!
Mortars, keep moving! Don't let them hit you! Destroy the spotlights on top of the tank, and our planes will drop you a new one!
Nice! Now's his magical energy! Kill it! Kill the Hexe! Spotlights all destroyed!
Mortars! Mortars, keep moving! Don't let them hit you!
Verdammter Suicider!
You're nearly there! Mortars incoming! Move! Mortars, get out of the way!
None can stop me!
Mortars!
Execution's down! 10!
Mortars, get out of the way! Mortars incoming! Move!
Achtung! Suicider!
Only one left! Finish this!
Ah, why? Won't you die? My power is limitless!
go.
Mine, my hell machine!
Yes! The tank's exploding!
You think me defeated?
Alright, this one you just train the zombies the entire time.
Not over!
Don't just get cornered. This is literally like one of the easier ones.
Destroy the duplicates! Finish this! With pleasure!
Weapons empty! I need a resupply!
I feel reign supreme!
I got you. No. I'm not completing it without you.
You think me defeated? Fools! This is not over!
Scheiße!
Don't lose focus. Destroy the duplicates and finish this.
With pleasure!
Wunderbar.
I will burn this world to the ground and begin anew. Beautiful and pure. My power is limitless. beginning of a new age!
Yes, that's it. You can do it.
You cannot stop me! My will is reality's command!
That must be all he has left. Keep shooting.
Will fall before me. It is only a matter of time.
Take the kill shot.
Shield is kaputt. You're finished, Adolf.
That's all you. This is the traditional ending. those of you who watched it, thank you. I will eventually play the DLCs once I get the last one, if that is the last one. Said in recent videos that most of their DLCs is just in a continuation, and this game's been out for a good while, so I don't think they're done yet, but that's just the traditional ending. The channel that I have is the same as my gamer tag. There's some people that come on later and they watch it. I don't have that many subscribers right now, but there was a video that I put out that took me almost 13 hours to finish. I don't know, 13 hours wise for the whole stream that I did, from chapter or mission 6 or mission 5 all the way through. So it took a good minute, but I beat it on hard nightmare mode all the way through. But for the last hour and a half after beating it, it didn't save to the stream, which I don't know why I did that. So, but yeah, I had to finish the content for this, and once I purchase the newest DLC, that's when I'll start to stream the DLCs, because there's a lot of them. Terror Lab's only one. I don't even know if it'll allow me to show it. Let me see. Yeah, Terror Lab, Blood Count, Deeper Than Hell, Damnation Valley, Alpine Blitz, Dead Zeppelin, Terminal Error, Abaddon Asylum is the latest one I have, and this one's like brand new. It's only $7, but it's not too bad. If you don't have the DLCs, I extremely encourage you to get them. It'll be cheaper to get like the little expansion packs that they have, but this newest one, Return to Hell, I have not played. I played every single DLC ones, the best ones out of all of them. Terminal Era, Abaddon Asylum, and well, I mean they're all pretty unique in their own sense, but Deeper Than Hell, Terminal Error, and Abaddon Asylum hit me different with the continuation of the story mode. Terminal Error, the map just got really expanded, so like there's a lot of going around and a lot of engagements. Abaddon Asylum's really close quarters and it's really hard. Deeper Than Hell, it's got like a lot of symbolism and stuff like that. Like it's pretty interesting stuff that's in that. Blood Count's pretty cool. They changed how the creepers look, but other than that, everything's still the same. Changed some enemies here and there, but Terminal Error is when Nightmare Mode was released for that DLC expansion, so I thought it was pretty dope. Honestly, I would say wait, because I'm probably going to stream this content a little later once I get the Return to Hell, and just go one by one, go all the way through, because playing it on Nightmare, dude, it's brutal. Like, I think these are the longest streams that I have right now, as for Dead Army, or Zombie Army and Dead War. I had to switch to the grease gun because that was the only weapon that I knew of that was going to put like the elites down within seconds. So I mean, movement's very, very key to life in this game. But when it comes to damage output, most of these enemies on here are just lethal. And on Nightmare, like I don't even know how to explain it, like instead of its traditional, like certain enemies come out in different spots, they just throw everything at you right off the bat. The hardest mission that I've had between like the last mission, Hell Machine, and then Zombie Zoo was the hardest for me. Or at least the first part, and then like ending up to like the later, because they spawn you 3 screamers to fight and you have to kill them. And then like right at the end, as you're about to get to a new checkpoint, you have to kill 2 more, and they're like in this little sewer area. It's really bad. But yeah, I'm probably going to start streaming the Dark Pictures Anthology right now. I have a little series that I'm going to start with that, and so far with Man of Medan, I have not gotten anybody killed yet. So it's like my whole mission objective right now for my stream wise is to play through the good way, like the good endings. And then I'll go back and then get like the absolute worst endings. And then I'll just play normal without trying to, I guess, get any good or bad endings, just the traditional. Man of Medan's pretty good. House of Ashes, I've only done 1 playthrough. It was actually really good. Like, I feel like that was the best of the entire series. Man of Medan is like their first installment when it comes to it, but it's like it's got a very nostalgic classic feel to it, because of their latest game before that was Until Dawn, and they haven't really put out anything. So it's like for them to come out maybe 4 years, I think 4 years with no word, unless for Rush of Blood, but that's a VR game. For them to come out with that was pretty interesting. And the latest stream that I had, let me see how long ago that was. I want to say I did like 2 hours and 25 minutes for that stream. Yeah, 2 hours 47. And at the point where I'm at, I'm like midway. It was a good stopping point. Man of Medan is like, it can be very tricky. Like, you're not supposed to believe everything that you see. Like, it'll cast illusions and stuff like that, and you have to decide whether or not you should fight. It's kind of like the second one in a sense, but in the second one it was more like you confront your demons, and the first one you have to decide whether or not if you confront the demons is a right thing or a wrong thing, because you could be killing one of your allies, one of your friends, one of the characters that you play as. But yeah, if you're wanting to, I'll send you a link. I'll send it through the PS app. Yeah, Little Hope was really good. I played it multiple times. I want to say the only aspect that I didn't like in it was, like, I guess the repetitiveness of its screaming antics, like it trying to scare you in a sense. It wasn't at all scary for me, but it was more of a emotional versus, like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like putting out like people's minds, like their perspectives, what they're dealing with. Like this guy has like some schizophrenic episodes, but it's like shining light on that instead of like, oh well, he's just a schizophrenic, you know. It's putting out like what he deals with, and there's a good way of dealing with it, like that he copes with, and there's a bad way of doing it, which he either ends up going to jail or he ends up killing himself. So like it shines light on some things that not too many companies or anything like that, like the behavioral or mental health of a person or individual. to me, that's pretty important. And then for them to do that for a game, it blew my mind at the ending. And I know a lot of people were just completely upset about the whole ending of Little Hope. And I thought it was the best ending for that game. Man of Medan was alright. It kind of had the Until Dawn kind of feel for it when you have somebody come rescue you or you just save yourself. But Little Hope was pretty interesting. I kind of suspected it, but at the same time, like, I don't think deep down I knew 100% what was going on. Like, all the characters looked very familiar, but it was like, that's just their way of telling a story. But then it had a significant meaning to it, of like traumas and like old grudges in a sense, and like what things could do to somebody's mind. It's very interesting. I love games when it comes to stuff like that, especially like decision makings, because not too many people can make the right decisions or the right calls right off the bat. Like it'll take some people some time. Like some people go to sleep having like a really heavy decision to make, and that game like gives you like 3 seconds. There we go. But yeah, I'll put on, let's see if this is, alright. I'm sending you the link to the channel. The other, I don't know how long it's going to take me to do the next part for the Dark Pictures anthology, Man of Medan. Man of Medan and Little Hope to me wasn't as long as House of Ashes. House of Ashes was like 12 hours, I think. 12 hours of content in a sense. Because there's so many different outcomes that you can have, and I've only played through once, and I played it through like the hardest difficulty, like, and for that one to have a difficulty setting was pretty cool too, because it's just based on whether or not you can time everything for the previous games, and this one actually gives you like a challenge. I think the last one I survived with only 3 or 2 people. And then one of them was getting arrested, I think. But yeah, I have like over 140 something games. And what I'm doing is playing games and like streaming certain games that I feel like not a lot of people get into. They don't appreciate it well enough. Like most people, they're like mainstreaming or bandwagoning like Call of Duty franchises, which I don't support Activision after hearing like some things that what they do in office, like molesting or harassing or sexual harassing their coworkers and stuff like that. I don't mess with stuff like that. And I don't think a lot of people understand what's going on behind the scenes. They just, oh, it's a good game, you know. They have zombies and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed like Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1 zombies, even to the 3rd Black Ops zombies. But I mean, it's copy and paste in a sense. This game, like the 4th installment to this whole series, by far beats the first 3. That's why the trilogy was on sale for like $6 or $7, but it's not as good, or like the content wise, like the quality of the game is not as good as this one. And this one's solely based on zombies. You have a story mode or a campaign, you have DLCs that extend the campaign, then you have a horde mode, and then you have fresh weeklies that come out brand new, and you can get different rewards, different screen effects. Like, not every game offers that material. They'll like put out something new and then it'll wait like 3 months, 4 months. Like, it might be generated, it might be random, but at the same time, like, that's pretty good content. I think one of the newer series that I'm going to go into is putting the Ghost of Tsushima on here. But that game takes hours. So I don't know how many parts I would want to put down for that. But it would take a long time to finish. It is, like, I've played through twice. I love the style of the game. Like, it brings something not like a lot of games try to do, but they don't really like hash it out like that. I know most of it's like scripted, like plot wise, like you can't beat a certain boss, but like it's scripted that you have to get thrown off the bridge. But I've seen people play it to the point to where it's like they'll the guy who throws you off the bridge, I can't remember what kind of what his first con name is. It's Con or something Con. He throws you off the bridge, but that's scripted to do that. You can't kill him. Whether it has like Sekiro, regardless if you beat them or not, it's still somewhat scripted that you're going to lose, that you have to lose, but you have the option, the choice to beat that person or not. I was thinking about doing Call of Cthulhu, Visage I was thinking about doing, or Visage. It's a scary game, or like a psychological horror. But I feel like putting something like that on there's like a lot of flashy lights and stuff like that, and I'm trying to like be very careful with the sequences. So like some people have epilepsy and don't even know, or can have like seizures and stuff like that. So I'm trying to be very careful with the flashing lights and stuff like that. And that game has a lot of that. For the King is a pretty good game. I haven't beat it once, but my cousins and friends, they beat it amongst themselves. It's like a D&D type campaign game. It's pretty cool. Lost in Random is an EA game that not too many people know about. I'm thinking about doing a run with that, as well as streaming it. It's kind of like a kid game in a sense, but when that game came out, there was another game. It was like Hades or something like that. I think that's what it was. It's like a RPG hack and slash kind of game, and that was one of them that came out. But Lost in Random didn't get any recognition at all, and it has like heavy symbolism when it comes to that game. The Last of Us series, I'm probably going to do story mode on that. I do a little bit of the multiplayer, the factions, but I haven't put any of the story wise on there. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice by Ninja Theory. I'm thinking about doing a run for that. Trying to think of all. We Have a Few, but that one's going to take forever. It's like how long the game is. It's like I don't even know. Like it took me months to beat that game, and it's a session of 3 characters, and then it has like 3 DLCs to it. So it'll be a lot of content. Ashen's a pretty good game. It's like Souls based, like Dark Souls and all that. It's pretty cool. Remnant from the Ashes is like Dark Souls in a sense, but it's like shooter. It's kind of cool. I stopped playing after a while because of how people can mod things or glitch stuff, and I don't support exploits. Little Nightmares 1 and 2, definitely want to do a run with that. The Walking Dead Telltale series, I'm thinking about doing that. And then there's another game which I don't even know if I could put that on YouTube. It's called Agony. That game is demented as fuck, and I don't even know if I could put any of that footage on YouTube because of just how fucking weird shit is. You're basically in hell. Like, you're a damn soul trapped in hell, and you have to find your way out, like figure a way out of it. Like you'll meet like devils, these little creatures that look like hands, and they call them spiders, and then like they'll grapple you and like mangle you to death. There's succubuses, which I don't even know how to describe their head other than that of they look like vagina faces in a sense, and they'll like grab you and seduce you and then rip your fucking heart out. You could play as different characters on there, but the main story is you're a trapped soul or a damned soul trying to escape hell. And I think I've made it to like chapter 4 or 5, and I got stuck because of like the sense of the map on there is so hard to read. Like you would have to like watch a video or a guide system to get through that, and I'm thinking about making one, but I wouldn't know how to go about doing so when it comes to that, because that game is just, it's like puzzling in a sense. Like you find different pictures, and then you're supposed to draw like little sigils with blood, and then it'll give you a path to go to, on top of like you can corrupt other damn souls in there to fight for you, or like use them as extra lives. It's really hard to explain, but there's like a lot of blood and guts and everything. There's like gnawing teeth that looks like a giant mouth, and if you walk up to it, it'll eat you. It'll, like fucking shred you. It's pretty interesting, but when I play that game, dude, it just fucks with my mind. There's just a lot of weird heaven and hell type bullshit with it. Nobody plays Hood Outlaws and Legends anymore, so I can't really make content with that. There's another game that's inspiring. I actually have the Forest. Me and my cousin right now, we're trying not to beat the game. We're trying to get an achievement for surviving 100 days. And so far we've done pretty good, but when me and my 2 cousins play it, it'll just be 3 people, and then we'll try to get a 4th in. Something will happen to me, like my game itself. Like, let's say we're going in a cave, and it's one of the points where you have to shimmy across, and my cousin Devin, he'll shimmy with me or something like that, and it'll teleport me to somewhere like within the map. Like, I know that deep inside the sinkhole, like at the bottom of it, is like the end game. That's how you beat the game. But it will glitch me there, but there's no light. It's dark. I have one of those thick boys, one of the runners, and then I have either the legs or the arms trying to attack me all at once, and I like don't have anything like lights wise, and I'm stuck down there. And the only way to fix that, which will go back like 3 or 4 days previously to that, so I'll lose all my gear when that happens, and it happens very frequently when I play that. Most of the games that I have, I don't know what it is, just maybe my PlayStation being so old, the internal hard drives kind of shit. But I've rebuilt the database multiple times. I've took my PlayStation apart multiple times, cleaned it. I think the end game result of doing that, I would have to get an external hard drive, so that way I could back up any data that I have, so I won't have to worry about it. But the Forest is a really good game. Like, I heard they're making a second one very soon. It's not called The Forest 2, I don't think, but its concept of survival is like advanced more than The Forest is, and it looks very beautiful. I'll have to ask my cousin what the contents or what the name of it is. He sent me a YouTube link like a few months back talking about it, so that'll be one of the I'll be one of the first people to play that game, because I'm looking out for it. That another series, Elden Ring. I'm anticipating that game. I play, yeah, Sons of the Forest. That's what's nice. I'm hyped for it, dude. It looks fucking amazing, and for them to come out for something like, I don't know, it's just an update. You know, it's a massive update coming out. All the bugs and stuff like that they're fixing, it's going to be amazing. That game itself is going to be, if not one of the greatest survival-based games. And it's going to leave like a landmark for other people to look at. Like, hey, we should make our game look like this. It's going to have a huge impact on other survival-based games. There's a game I play. It's a psychological horror. It's called the Blackout Club. I think I have one video, one stream of playing. I didn't really explain what was going on, but I played the prologue, which is technically the tutorial. Yeah, it's pretty fun, but when they first started it, as when I was playing, not really many people were playing it, and then they started talking about like the voices, I guess, that you could pray to, or the gods. They started killing one another, and then there was like a huge gap in between it. Like, some people got to visit the moon, like there was a moon level or something like that, and they said that's not exactly a good thing, and not too many people have like footage of that. But there was one that I wish I would have been able to save, is one of the voices that I was like sacrificing the body to. They ended up contacting me within the game, and then it gave me a halo. I thought it was the coolest shit ever, because they were like typing on the screen talking about that I needed to be kind of quiet, and then they were like, oh well, they have to go and you have to like leave now because the shape was after me. Which back then, that was like a year ago, and that was pretty sick. And now it's like they added so many different things. Like you can get like a dance fever thing for it. I don't even know what to call it. It's something like, there's like 16. I don't even know if it's called like, I don't even know. It's like hacks or something. Like you can make the lucids and stuff around you dance for having it. And there's other ones where it's like, I don't know. It's just some kind of like, it's not really a glitch, but it's like a mod or something within the game, and you find them. They're like encrypted data pieces, and then like a curse. I think that's what it is, or what they call it in that game. But I'm not too sure. Once you get it, and then if you have as many as you can collect, and you leave, you get a lot more XP. But with all that stuff, I didn't really get into it, so I haven't really played TBC in a while because of that. Because there's just a lot of stuff that I missed overall, and there's like no way in hell I'm gonna get all that lore back. Another franchise that I'm into is called Warhammer Vermintide 2. It's like Left 4 Dead, but like medieval style, and not a lot of people appreciate that kind of game. And I got almost all the DLCs for that, except for one of the newer characters, Carillion. She has like some kind of like forest queen thing. I don't even know how to describe it. Like it's like Queen of Thorns or something like that. It's fun. It depends. If you're playing it just to like do it casually, I mean, I guess it can get kind of boring. But if you have friends to play it with, it's actually very good. There's a lot of maps for it. There's 5 difficulties. There's the easy, the recruit, veteran for normal, champion for hard, and then there's legend for like, I guess, a harder difficulty than champion, and then there's cataclysm, and you can only play on cataclysm. Like a grunt on that game, like regular, like little infant fucking rat or some shit, could hit you once and you'd die instantly. Like, that game gets extremely difficult, and then the pressure of it just keeps going at you back to back. So it's got a classic Left 4 Dead feel to it, but it's like you got draugrs, rats, you got like specials. It's just a different feel for it. There's 5 characters in total, but it's only 4 players. It's a pretty cool game to play. They recently came out with a new map, or new campaign thing that just randomizes the map that you play on. And it was like the Cursed Wastelands or something like that. I haven't played it in a couple months, but that's one of the games I was going to start streaming. Each character has their own perks, gear stats, stuff like that, and then you just you pick which kind of weapon you want. You could either go ranged, you can go full on melee. It just all depends on your playstyle. There's some for like heavy weapons, like dealing with the specials a lot faster, like the sub bosses. And then there's weapons that you could deal with the hordes faster, and you just keep up with your fast rate attacks. So there's like crit damage on that game. There's like spell damage, AoEs. Not really any crowd controls, I guess, but they do say that you can crowd control on that, but it's not the same as your standard MOBA when you're like hard controlling a character. It's pretty cool. I would say before you look into it, just like research like YouTube videos of just anybody playing Vermintide. See if it's a game for you. A buddy of mine got me interested in it, and he bought it for me. I think he got me a $30 or $40 game. Basically, just he's like he didn't have anybody to play with, and then eventually he just stopped playing, and it was just me playing it. So, but yeah, that's most of the games I'll stream. I have For Honor, but something with my game, every time I download For Honor and try to play it, it's like corrupted in a sense. So like I have to be careful with what games I reinstall and what games I play, because all the games I have installed currently right now are not corrupted whatsoever. But for that simple fact, I have to like go through the games, see if I can play them without any corrupted or it closing my game, giving me like a blue screen of death and saying that the game needs to be shut down because it's corrupted. If it does that, then I mean all the other games get infected too, and then I'll have to just redo everything, rebuild the databases. I play a variety of games. I have so many. Well, the ones that I want to stream is the ones nobody really knows about, nobody really touches. I'd have to see what I have in my actual library. I stream somewhat of Apex, Diamond ranked right now, waiting for the split to happen. It's a lot different. Like when it comes to, you can't really sprint, perhaps, but it's like you don't really have a stamina bar in that game either. So like, it's basically just hack and slash. It's a game like you could drink and enjoy it. You know, just it's not really a casual game, but you can play it casually in a sense. Like if you don't want to like have a challenge, you just play it on veteran or recruit, and you don't really have to worry about anything. You just get the feel of the game. But then when you play on champion or legend, that's when it's like you get sweaty playing that game, and you have to have people that have like nice gear stats. The hordes on that, like, there's one type of special, they're called plague monks, and they usually come in like sets of 3 or 4s, and them stacking together like on top of each other attacking you, they're so fast. Like you can parry in that game, but at the cost of getting hit. And if one or two of them hitting you at once, they're gonna shred you to pieces. You also have berserkers that are like that, but they're like, they spawn like waves of 2 to 3s, but they have like axes and they'll come at you, and they're not really that difficult to deal with. Like headshots put them down very fast, just the same as any other character. But then you have like armored characters. There's one of them, I can't think of it, Chaos Warrior. Him in general, like, he has a big ass body but like a really tiny head, and he's all armor. And if you if you don't have a weapon, like a heavy weapon that can penetrate armor, you have to go for headshots. That's the only way to damage him. But the thing about this game is there's no health bars. So you just have to keep hoping and hitting, thinking that you're going to kill them. And if you do get the kill, it'll pop up on a new, like the kill feed. There's that. There's rattling gunners. There's warp fire throwers, which they shoot like green gas at you. There's gas rats that throw actual gas, like not just shooting like flames at you, but they throw like lobs of gas at you. There's leeches, which they'll like sneak around. They're kind of like smokers in a sense. Like they'll hide somewhere and then they'll come out of nowhere, like spawn behind you, and then they'll like try to suck the life out of you. But it'll like hard control you in the sense that you're stuck there and somebody has to rescue you. There is, what's the other type? I can't think of the. He's like a, he's kind of like the leech, but he summons like some kind of cyclone, and if you get caught in the middle of it, it's going to damage you, and then it will throw you, and sometimes it can throw you off the map. But if you have like a horde or a boss dealing with that, you're not going to live. Fall damage is not a thing in that game, but you can fall off cliffs and stuff like that if you're not careful. Sometimes you'll grab onto a ledge, but other times you just fall right off and it kills you instantly. You do get respawned, but you'll like end up captured and your teammates would have to come rescue you. Fighting an entire horde by yourself, like on harder difficulties, is not fun. Like 2 people you could do it, but when you got that one person, you're mainly just trying to survive. Like you're trying to block and back your way out of it as much as possible. So your main characters, you have Marcus Kruber. He has 4 classes, which one of them is a DLC. He has a hunter, a knight or a foot soldier, and then he has I can't think of the other one. A mercenary, I think that's what they called him. But depending on the stats, he's pretty OP. He's one of my favorite characters. You have him. You have Victor Saltzpyre, which he's like a witch hunter in a sense. He does a lot of crit damage, and he's like the next upcoming character that I like. You have Carillion, which is a elf. She's very mobile, very fast. She can eliminate specials within seconds. Like she can instant kill them. So is the same thing as Victor, or One Eye. That's what they call him. He can one-shot enemies. There's another character, reminds me of Gimli from the Lord of the Rings. Trying to think of his name. Can't even think of his fucking name right now. Every character has 3 classes, and then upon reaching level 7, you'll get the second class, and then 14, you'll get the 3rd class. The highest level that you can get in that game is 35 without the DLC, or no, 30 without the DLC, 35 with the DLC. And there's one more character. Her name is Sienna. She's a fire witch or mage. She's pretty cool. She was the first character that I played with within the game, and she is very good at crowd controlling, like keeping the hordes away from your team. But the only bad thing is when she takes damage, like using her ability, since she's a mage, she has a cooldown feature, and if that cooldown meter goes all the way up and it maxes out, unless somebody tries to help you, she's going to blow up and it will down you instantly. So like she's a glass cannon in a sense. She's one of the hardest characters to play on there and maintain, unless you have really good perks. And you have, for each 5 increments of levels, so like 30 or 35, you'll have 3 choices of what kind of perk you want, and you can only choose up to 1 in each tier, and each of them like either describe whether or not you can revive your allies faster, or you could deal more damage, or you're just like applying buffs for your team, stuff like that. It's a very interesting game. it's not the for the weak of heart, I guess, or the faint of heart. It's one of those games. It's like you either like it or you don't. It comes with lore. So me, I like lore games, like Dark Souls, stuff like that. Games that are heavily involved with symbolism or lore, and then you're getting into it because it's not just the atmosphere of the game or the combat system that you're getting into at that point. You're getting into so much more depth of content. And it's like, damn, these people really like created their own little universe, you know, within a video game. Stuff like that's pretty interesting. That's what I like about it. That, and I get to cave in some rats' heads, or like cut them off, smack them around. Yeah, I'm probably going to debate whether or not doing Man of Medan to finish it tonight, or probably just wait till later sometime tomorrow. But I'm gonna end up getting off of here. I'm gonna go get something to eat. But if the DLCs on this, if you appreciate this game well enough, I encourage you to get further, like to get the DLC contents. Hell, I'll even fucking play it with you. I play every map mostly on the survival or the horde mode. The only map I haven't completed 20 waves of yet is the newest one, which I don't even know what the fuck it's called. Let me see if it's on here. It is called Hell's Cauldron. I played it, but I haven't beaten it at wave 20 yet. Campaign wise, Terra Lab is going to be so difficult. I can't even imagine right now. I feel like that one, like getting thrown in the DLC, it handed my ass to me. I'm not gonna lie, but I played it by myself because not too many people have DLC. I guess they don't want to spend extra money on the DLC content, but you save it with the expansions that they release. But yeah, once I get Return to Hell, I'm going to do it because you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got 8 maps in total, or 9 rather. It's amazing. Yeah, check it out. If you ever want to see it, I can share play with you one day. Show you some of the game content. It's pretty cool. If you got PlayStation Plus, I'd highly encourage you to get Deep. I think it's Deep Rock Galactic. It was a PC game, but they allowed it to be free for this month to play. It's pretty cool. Dwarfs mining stuff, and then you got like hordes of enemies. And it's more like surviving on top of that too. So you get gear upgrades and stuff like that. Games that are so simple when it comes to that, a lot of people like they look down on it, I guess, in a sense. Ow. Stop attacking me. Yeah, I just recently got into it. I've been using the driller. He's pretty cool character. Hell, if there's like a lot of enemies and like I think the highest difficulty I got, it was challenging. I don't think I can go to lethal yet. But I'll just drill like a tunnel, and then I'll make like a path of 3, and then I'll get everybody in there when the horde comes. And I'll just like just survive right there. This flamethrower is OP. It's pretty cool game. But I'll probably whenever you're available. I usually work 3rd shift, like 12 to 8. So, whenever I'm back on, I can either share play with you, Warhammer, or show you some footage of it. So that way you can get a first-hand look of how the game is. See if it's something you'd like or not. It's a very different vibe Has its own little soundtrack and everything. It's pretty cool. I like it. A lot of people, my cousins and them, they don't like it. But they'll play it sometimes with me if I beg them. But it's one of those games that, you know, it's an acquired taste. It's like wine. You either like it or you don't. I think I've had that game since 2018. Alright, for sure. It was good playing with you, man. Good talking to you, too. Hope you have a good night.